All right, I got Cutman Tate here, one of the most famous faces in the Cutman game, man. How's it feel to be here at the MMA Awards?
Honestly, it's still surreal. It's still shocking, to be honest with you. I'm just somebody that likes doing what I do, and I'm getting praised for it. So again, I've always said, if you find something you love, you'll never work another day in your life, and that's true. Like, I don't work, I'm having a blast. I get to hang out with my friends who have become family, and you guys have celebrated this and have embraced me and just let me be a goofball in the world, and you laugh with me. So, and I love it.
What's the Cutman lifestyle like? I mean, people tune in. I think you in particular, fans like recognize you now. I see you greasing up fans at the events, and people love your social media game. So I guess what's the life of a Cutman like, and specifically for you, for those that don't know?
Are you asking like week to week, or are you asking?
Yeah, I mean, you travel around the world, right? How many do you do every event, or you rotate?
I do majority of them. So we typically get in like on a Friday, and then on that day I do all my prep work where I'm making my knuckle pads, I'm getting my gear in order for the fight that night, and then that's it. And then I go out. Of course, I'll meet the fans. I'll socialize. I'll have a great time. I'll goof off and get more content, post it, laugh with the guys, and do that. So a lot of it is like just prep work, just being ready for the fight on Saturday.
Yeah. There's one part of your fight week that you missed, which was being ready for takedown defense at all times. How did this whole thing start with you and Gilbert? I know fans love it again, but what's the origin story?
The thing with me and Gilbert is like, I'm a mouth. So if you ever seen the content, me and DC, and just, I don't know when to shut up. And so exactly, I was talking trash to Gilbert, and of course he like took me down. And so I think it started in Houston, Texas, and I was like, dude, you're not so tough. And like I grabbed him and picked him up, and then it was on from there. And so, of course, he ended up beating me up. So then when he would have his back turned, I would sneak him and then run away. And so he ate it up, and like, he's helped me, and then like the whole Brazilian community has embraced me, from him to Charles, and then so many people, and then the other fighters. And again, I feel like what I do is they got a serious job, and I come in there and kind of for 5 minutes make it unserious, and then they can get back to doing what they're doing, and then that just helps me and everything else. So what you see is what you get. It's not me just hamming it up for the cameras. I really am a goofball.
And I think like we watch that and it's normal to us. We see all these crazy characters in MMA, but has there ever been a time you've gotten one of those takedown wrestling matches and like everybody around you in a public place is kind of concerned about what's going on?
So we were in Houston, and it was an African convention going on. And so we're in the elevator, and it was Gilbert and a couple of his teams, and we go at it. And this woman's in the elevator, and she's just like, and she like freaks out, and he's like, no, you guys gotta stop. But I was already committed. I was like, I gotta win this one because the door's gonna open and I gotta run away. So that's the only time it's ever happened. But now people just kind of look and go, oh, that's interesting. So, and now when they see Gilbert and me together, now they almost want us to start fighting. And I'm like, okay, so it's a lot of fun, man. It's a blast.
Very cool. Appreciate your attitude. Always like seeing you, and good luck with everything. Yeah.